So, you've just graduated from drama school. Congratulations. Now what? After I graduated from drama school, I felt really lost. I'd gone from 9 till 6 every day for 3 years with a set schedule, daily classes, due dates, lunch breaks, all of that structure, and then suddenly nothing. To compound this, I came out into the industry and I didn't have many auditions and opportunities straight away. So I not only had lots of free time, but I had lots of free time to think about how badly my acting career was going. In all honesty, it took me quite a while to recover after graduating. I had a really tough time, and because I felt so unmotivated, I basically just wasted those first few years after drama school and I lost a lot of momentum. So let's take a look at a few things that I would have done differently so you don't have to make the same mistakes as me. The first thing you need to do is to let go of your attachment to drama school. Whether you had the time of your life or it was the worst experience ever, you've graduated, it's over. The industry is very different from drama school. The things that lead to success in an institution are not the same things that lead to success in the industry. I did pretty well at drama school and I clung to that idea for way too long. I thought if I was successful as a student, I should be as a professional actor, and it doesn't work like that. There are so many factors that come into play in the industry. Your training was an important part of your journey, but it's time to look ahead and focus on the next part of your adventure. Next, keep training. Often actors come out of drama school with the attitude that their training is done. Tick. But acting is a constant process of improvement. That doesn't mean you should rush out and study a full-time master's in acting, but you should be constantly developing your acting muscles. You've been locked up in a drama school working with the same teachers for years. Go out and explore some new teaching methods and classes. Working with new coaches and teachers is so important. I noticed the actors after drama school who were getting lots of auditions improved massively, whereas the actors who weren't auditioning much, like me, just plateaued. So particularly if you're coming out of drama school and you haven't had loads and loads of opportunities and auditions, you really need to keep training and practicing. That could be as simple as doing scenes with friends, joining a local class, attending workshops, or having a look at something like StageMilk. I've shared some links below if you are interested in working with me and the team. The next big thing is to start building your network. Drama school is a great start and many of your connections will grow out of that, but you are now a professional actor. I assure you that your network will give you as much work, if not more, than you'll get directly from your agent or manager. So get out there and meet other actors, directors, cinematographers, writers, and producers. This is the time when you're full of energy and excitement, and you should use that motivation to get out there and establish some connections. Regularly get along to the theater. Go join classes and meetups, go to filmmaking events, workshops, script sessions, opening nights, take part in independent projects. Just engage with your industry and find other creatives that you're excited to collaborate with. One of the best things I learned while I was at drama school was that if you like and subscribe to the StageMilk YouTube channel, it really helps your acting. Outside of creating networks, I also encourage you to be creating work. You've probably heard this advice before, but it is particularly powerful straight after graduating drama school. You have a collective of actors who are completely available and really eager for work. Creating your own content does a few things. 1, it keeps you super motivated. 2, it helps you progress as an actor and an artist. 3, it gives you the possibility of moving your career forward by serving as a showcase for your work. And 4, it shows the industry that you're proactive and serious about your acting career. There are just so many benefits, and I encourage you to get started as soon as possible. What most actors do is they start taking this advice 3 or 5 years after graduating. If you could start this day one, imagine the quality of work you'll be producing in a few years' time. Insane. Now, everything that I've spoken about so far is really useless unless you can establish solid routines and habits. You need structure. See if you can create an awesome daily, weekly, or monthly routine that works for you. That might include daily voice warm-ups, reading plays, working on scenes and monologues. You've just graduated drama school, you know the things that you need to do, but the key is to do them. Don't wait for the phone to ring. This is arguably the most overused industry tip ever, but it's true. You cannot just rely on your agent or people discovering you. You need to show the industry what you can do and be proactive. I would set aside some time every week for outreach. You can connect with production companies, local theaters, individual directors and producers. You can join casting sites, see what you can do to source your own work. Tools like IMDb Pro and other industry sites can also be really helpful to see what's happening in your city. Now, a quick warning. This advice is really different depending on your agent situation. If you have an agent, you're going to work collaboratively with them and they may do some of the outreach for you. If you are freelance and don't have an agent, you are going to have to work really hard and take a bit of the autonomy and get super proactive. But whether you're signed or not, being aware of what is being made locally and connecting with your industry is always a positive step. I want to switch gears now and talk about a few more lifestyle tips. These are things that would have really helped me years ago. In my experience, the idea of the struggling artist is a fallacy. It's always been the times when I'm most happy, content, and calm that I do my best work as an actor. So I really encourage you to get your life in order. After graduating, find a nice place to live, get a job that supports your goal of being an actor, join a weekly football team or whatever you need. Just always remember that you're a human being first and an actor second. If you can start to feel happy and healthy within yourself, acting becomes a wonderful bonus on top. When you're constantly struggling, it makes it really hard to stay positive about your acting career. Finally, the biggest thing I wish I knew coming out of drama school was to stop competing with my fellow drama school graduates. They are not your competition. Being jealous and competitive with your friends is such an absolute utter waste of time. I can promise you these people will give you so much more than they will take from you. I get that it's tricky when you train with someone and all of a sudden they book a huge film or TV show, but be happy for their success. Once you get through those initial few years after drama school, you'll realize that these peers, they're your collaborators. You'll help each other with self-tapes. You'll write films together. You'll recommend each other for gigs. If you can approach the industry in this way, seeing your fellow actors as your collaborators rather than your competition, the next 5, 10, 20 years of your career, it's going to be so much happier. Coming out of drama school for some actors is the most exciting experience ever. For others like me, it can be a really difficult time. But what I've learned now, being out of drama school for over a decade, is that it's a long game. Over time, great acting shines through. Those who are a little slow to get started will have their time in the sun. And those who have the quick glory, but maybe weren't in it for the right reasons, often fade away. So keep your chin up, trust yourself, and don't compare your career with anyone else. It starts today. Get proactive, get out there, and good luck.